y'all. Welcome to Lunar Tarot. Today's message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it is for the week of February the 8th. I am so grateful y'all have made it here with me today to help get this message. All right, we are going to pull an oracle card just to see what kind of energy is coming out for us. I hope everyone's doing well today, though. All right, let's see what we get. She who nurtures, Colette, empathy, gentleness, insight. That does remind me of Libra energy. Yeah, empathy, gentleness, insight. All right, Libra, let's hop into these cards. Let's see what's going on here. Starting off, we've got Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay, Eight of Wands is that card of a fast-moving, sort of a change, right? It's kind of a faded change, though. It can come through as blessings. We're paired with the Knight of Wands. Knights can represent people in our lives, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but someone who is taking some sort of action, all right? The Knight of Wands is a determined knight. You can see he is taking that moment to kind of figure out the best plan of action. He's not just rushing in. He is really making a plan before he moves forward to tackle this dragon. Okay, he is determined to be successful, and he's going to take that moment just to kind of analyze what is the best way I can go about this. Okay. So as these changes come in, as these blessings come in, make sure that you are taking a moment to really plan out, okay, what is the best way I can use these blessings to my advantage? This is not something that you want to squander, okay? Next up, we've got the World card with the Seven of Pentacles. The World card, that card of completion, of fulfillment. But Libra, I'm seeing that you are not totally convinced that this is the fulfillment that you're seeking, that this is the completion that you're after, okay? The Seven of Pentacles is that card of kind of evaluating, is my work worth the output? Is the work that I'm putting in worth the few pentacles that I'm getting out of it, all right? So it's, it's like you've got these blessings coming in that is offering all this fulfillment, but you're not 100% happy with, 100% on board with, okay? And the next two cards, we have got Ace of Wands, Six of Swords. Ace is all about new beginnings. Wands, that suit of creativity, of purpose-driven work, of passion projects, all right? And paired with the Six of Swords, which is that card of moving on to calmer shores. There is an opportunity for a new beginning here. It's almost like you found some sort of happiness, fulfillment from this Eight of Wands blessing, right? But it was maybe, it's not, the reason I'm getting that it's not for you is it just feels chaotic. It feels like I've got to move somewhere that's calmer. I've got to go somewhere that is not so stressful. You may have gotten the things that you wanted out of it, but it was really hard on you because it was so stressful, anxiety inducing kind of energy, okay? You do have an opportunity for a new beginning, moving into a calmer area, a calmer way to get those things that you're after. All right, next up we've got Five of Swords with the Page of Cups. Five of Swords, it is a card of victory. It can feel like a hollow victory. We've got it paired with the Page of Cups. Pages can also represent people in our lives. Cups, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, but this is someone who is setting out on a new journey, They are on their journey to become the King of Cups one day, right? So think about someone with a younger, kind of more student energy to them, someone who is learning, all right? And with this Five of Swords, Page of Cups combo, it's like you're learning how to understand these victories. Understand that, yeah, it was a hollow victory. You can see, the people he was fighting with, this former relationship he had with these people, they're all walking away. They're upset with him. They don't want nothing to do with him anymore. And it's almost like you're learning that I think whatever way you went about getting that world card, it was something that was easy for you to do, okay? But it was something, it brought in this victory, but I think it caused a lot of disruption in your world, caused a lot of disruption with certain relationships, certain friendships, okay? All right, the next two cards we get, Three of Wands with the Hermit, which is interesting. Three of Wands, that card of watching your ships come in. All right, but more than just watching your ships come in, you called those ships in, this manifestation. You're calling it in and you get to watch it come in now. Now, paired with the Hermit, this really is that card of isolation, of going into yourself, evaluating what's been going on, assessing things, reassessing things, okay? I'm kind of getting that this victory that came about, you lost some people along the way, right? You lost some relationships, some friendships along the way. And now you're kind of in your hermit mode. It's like, yeah, I won, I got my ships, I got the world, but I lost these people that I really truly cared about. I feel like this is this Colette energy coming out and saying, those relationships deserve to be nurtured. Perhaps I should have approached it with a little bit more gentleness, right? A little bit more empathy. Okay. All right. We're going to talk bottom of the deck cards. Yeah, we got the Magician with the Two of Swords. The Magician is a card of manifestation, absolutely. This person is the master of their world, and they can call in what they want from the divine, bring it down onto the earth. He carries this crown of infinity as his symbol of the connection to the divine. I do feel like this is you, Libra. You are still working on bringing your manifestations down. We've got it paired with the Two of Swords, which is this card of decision making, but it's not just having to make a decision. It is about being unprepared to make this decision, okay? Her job of throwing swords at the dartboard would be a lot easier if she took that blindfold off, right? She is not 100% fully prepared to go forward in making this decision. I feel like this is that hermit calling you, telling you, you need to take some time. You need to consider what's been going on, how you can best move forward. All right. You are a very strong manifester. You are someone that can bring these things into reality. I think it might be time to look at how you're going about that. All right. It might be time to bring out that softer, nurturing side of you, Libra, that I know you carry. All right. It's in there. We're going to pull some oracle cards just to see what else is coming out for us today. All right. So the first card we get, Empathic Starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, Libra, I think that you've kind of put up like a little bit of armor to the world lately. I think you're trying to protect yourself. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but, you're doing it so that you can avoid this absorbing what's not yours, not carrying other people's problems, right? I think maybe it might have gone a little bit overboard lately. Okay. The next card we get, stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. All right. To me, this is absolutely this being stuck in this Seven of Pentacles. Was it really worth it? Kind of energy. Okay. You know, what happened is what happened. We can't go back and change it. You can probably take steps to try to fix it if you want to, especially, you know, Page of Cups coming out telling you, you know, it's okay to learn. It's okay to start on a new journey towards rebuilding those relationships, right? But the stagnant waters card, you know, what's interesting about it is she's not tied down. She's not weighed down. She's not chained down. She needs to make that decision to get up and out of those dirty waters, okay? It's something that's totally within your power to do, Libra, is if you want to salvage some of those relationships, you need to make the decision to make that first move, okay? The next card we get, chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, sleep, all right? You know, this is really about nurturing those relationships that walked away, okay? It's being gentle with those people that feel a little bit hurt, all right? But also, you know, make sure that you are taking the time for yourself to understand what's going on, understand the other perspective, right? That's definitely that hermit coming out and saying you need to take some time to understand what's really going on. All right. And try to relax. We've got some cards pointing to some sort of anxiety over these changes that you've been going through. Okay. Make sure that you are taking that time to take care of yourself, Libra. All right. And the last card we get, Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, faithfulness. All right, I feel like this is going to be super important in making that decision. Do you want to bring these relationships back? Okay. This, you know, do you remember these relationships as being with people who are loyal, who are faithful? Are they something that is worth reaching back out for? Okay. All right, Libra, that is the message I have for you today. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, maybe even hit that share button. Pass this message along to someone else that needs to hear it. Other than that, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.